Welcome to Real Talk with Garrett and Laura. And in honor of Valentine's Day, we're going to talk about everything that we love about real estate.
Everything we love about real estate. We're going to chat about how we love the financial benefits of owning, things we love most about houses. And for fun, we're going to chat about romantic movies that are set in Seattle.
Ooh, great. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So many things to love about the financial benefits of owning a home or a condo. I think my favorite thing has been watching the value of my home go up. I know that wasn't the case for many people who purchased houses in 2006 and 2007, but we'll talk about that next month, actually, because I think that that's a hot topic for people.
Yeah. We'll get into timing the market and what it means, when the right time to buy for you and everything. But back to the financial benefits for now. I love the tax benefits and mortgage interest deduction that you get, and really in that first year after you buy, you end up with an awesome tax return. So nothing like saving a little money.
Yeah. And I love that my mortgage isn't paying somebody else's mortgage. Like my rent would be paying somebody else's mortgage. So it might as well be my own. That's something that I really love because it actually means something to me.
That's right. And now, Laura, what are the things that we love about houses? I love the kind of houses that are solidly built, maybe need a little bit of cosmetic updates so that you can really increase the equity value in it without having to rebuild the whole house.
Yeah, totally. I like that too. But I love old charming houses. I love leaded glass windows. I love arched walkways. I love coved ceilings. I love that in Seattle, we have so many old lots that we have super mature gardens. I love that sometimes I'll walk through a yard at a property and there are these huge double roses, which to me means that you can see the base of the rose bush. It's probably like 100 years old. I love that. I love being in a town where the houses are old.
Yeah. And I think too, something that makes Seattle special is how hilly the city is. And so you have in all different parts of towns, great views of either Lake Washington, Lake Union, the Olympic mountain range, or it's just wooded area. And so there's so many different views and everything based on the topography and how you can be up on a hillside and kind of look out and see a lot of the town.
I like a lot of those views, but I love the sound view where you're looking at the water and then you have the Olympic mountain range because the water plus the Olympics, no offense to the Cascades, but they're just not nearly as breathtaking as the Olympics.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now for Valentine's Day, let's talk about the love stories that take place in Seattle.
Okay, yes. So my number one favorite, absolutely, Sleepless in Seattle. Hanks and Ryan cannot be beat. You've Got Mail is another number one, but Sleepless in Seattle is so special, and it ends on Valentine's Day. Spoiler alert, I guess, except that the movie's 27 years old, and if this is a spoiler for you, this is your own fault.
Right. You should have already seen it by now, or if you haven't seen it, then you're not going to watch it anytime soon. But so such a fun movie to watch as a Seattleite, and because they can you see all the different parts of town, and you can even when you're in Seattle, you take a Ride the Ducks tour and go by the houseboat in Fremont that it was at.
Yeah. I don't think they do those anymore because there was a fatality.
Oh,
but
they don't do Ride the Ducks? They don't do Ride the Ducks
they don't.
anymore?
I don't think so, but you can go see it. It's on Lake Union. If you know somebody with a boat, if you have a boat, please reach out to us. We'd like to go on your boat, but also that you can go see it. It looks exactly the same as it did in the movie, like completely exactly the same. It's a really cute houseboat. And also they go to that sandwich place at Pike Place. Super delicious. Highly recommend. Anyway.
And getting back to the real estate side of
Seattle,
with their houseboat, it's houseboats are always like, oh, wouldn't that be so cool? Tell me more about it, kind of thing. I looked up one. It's at 1818 Westlake. It's pending right now, but it had been for sale for 151 days. Started at $369,000 down to $250, and a big reason why is that there's $1,500 a month in mortgage and HOA dues. So you think you're getting this great deal. Okay, 250 grand. That's a great deal. But then $1,500 a month extra each month that does not go to your mortgage, not go to something that you pay down. That's what kind of kills you on houseboats.
Totally. And houseboats are sneaky. I mean, they're so cute. People are like, oh, what a deal, a screaming deal. This is cheaper than a condo. I could be on the water. What a lifestyle. And then you realize that you have to put it somewhere. Like, there's nothing you can do about the fact that the water in Seattle is so expensive, like, just unbelievably.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Now, what
Our
about
next
10
movie.
things?
Okay, yeah. Our next movie is 10 Things I Hate About You. Fun fact, this was actually filmed in Tacoma at Stadium High School, and the gorgeous craftsman with the wraparound porch in this movie is also in Tacoma. But there are some iconic scenes in Seattle. The paintball scene at Gasworks Park, when Bianca is at the Troll, so in Fremont.
Yeah, yeah. And back to the house that Bianca lived in is, that's kind of like the quintessential old craftsman that there's just not that much of anymore, and people aren't building, a nice house on a big lot. And so, especially in the north end of Tacoma right now, or those neighborhoods in Seattle, Wallingford, Fremont, Tangletown, those prices have just shot up because they're not making any more of them. So the scarcity is what helps equity gain of folks with those kind of houses. So could be something to look at if hey, long term, yes, I may be overpaying for it. Yes, lots of other people like this house, but I'm willing to pay more for it because I hope and I think that the price is going to go up.
And those are the houses with the charm that I was talking about earlier. They have the leaded glass, they have the Coke ceilings, they have that quintessential Seattle feel and look. They have the old rose bushes in their double lots because they aren't building these anymore. And
Right.
there's something special. There's something special about them in Seattle. So I
Just way
recommend
different
it.
from high-rise condos, right?
Well, speaking of high-rise condos, so far cry from those craftsmen is the modern condo. But how could we go through this Valentine's post without mentioning 50 Shades of Grey, which is actually filmed in British Columbia, but who cares? It's set in Seattle.
Vancouver, Seattle, it's cheaper to film a movie there. Oh well, but
Yeah.
yeah, the high rise condos in Seattle, or really, I mean, across any price point right now, there's just in King County, there's more condo inventory on the market as there has been since October 2010. So if you're saying, hey, there's no good deals out there, yada yada yada, there are in the condo market, and I mean, I really just think that there's not that many people that need to be downtown anymore, or they if they were living in a condo need extra space, and so trying to move out to a house or move further away. So lots of condo inventory if you're looking for being able to negotiate on price, do the inspection, everything like that.
You can get a steal of a deal in a condo right now, and then you're paying your mortgage instead of someone else's in an apartment rent. It's a great time for that. So, yes, condos are aplenty. You may be able to find one that's spacious for whatever sort of 50 Shades type lifestyle references you have this Valentine's Day.
All right. Let's quit. That's it for Real Talk with Garrett and Laura. Let's stop before Laura talks more about 50 Shades of Grey.
Okay. Keep watching us. Next month, we're going to talk about the real estate market, how it goes up and down, why it's still worth it, et cetera, just to help people understand that, because I know that's a big question we get a lot.
Yeah. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.